Fortnite Collabs. You either love them or you like them, because there's no way that you hate 'em. There's a 0.0000000000001% chance that you hate every collab, because we got people like Peter Griffin, celebrities like Nick A30, even goddamn Skibbity Toilet. Fortnite collabs are like a staple of the game today, because without them, a bunch of people would be saying that the game is boring, and a lot of people would have quit the game, especially back during the Marvel season. If that was a different season, it would be a big assumption to guess that like a bunch of people would have quit. But the thing I want to talk about is the story of all the collabs, like the history of the collabs, from back when all we had was Thanos and the Infinity Gauntlet, to now where we have Kim Kardashian for some reason. But for that, you need to understand the story. Every collab, starting from 2017. 2017 was the starting time of Fortnite, so not much collabs happened back then, but like there was a few. For example, Thanos, he was a big one. Oh wow. And when the game was first coming out, they had some creators play test it, and say whoever whatever team you picked for YouTubers, you would get an emoticon for them. I'm pretty sure there was one for Muselk, and there's one for Vanos Gaming. I don't know who else. No, there's one for PewDiePie as well. But yeah, that was kind of all of them. 2018 had a bit more. 2018 had the first live thing at Risky Reels, which was the Wreck-It Ralph running through the screen and then running off the screen. Then there was the Hot Rot emote for that as well. So there's a couple things that you could say that happened back then. Not too much though. Now we'll be talking about 2019. In 2019, the game got a lot more popular, which means a lot more collabs. For example, we had part 2 of the Marvel collab for Avengers Endgame. We had a Star Wars collab. We had Stranger Things. We had Marshmallow, Major Lazer, DC, yeah, NBA for some reason, John Wick, and yeah, it's kind of really weird the amount that we got, but I'm pretty sure most of them happened during Season X to Chapter 2. I would rate the collabs from 2019 8 out of 10. I started in 2019, so yeah. First event I ever saw was a Star Wars event, so that makes it really good. In 2020, this is when collabs really started taking off, because lockdown happened, so everyone was indoors playing Fortnite, and that means the game is really popular, which means a lot of collabs happen at that time. Examples of the collabs we got was Deadpool, a whole Marvel season, Aquaman, Black Manta, Ninja, Loserfruit, Battle Breakers, Lachlan, NFL, more Star Wars, Walking Dead, Halo, Ghostbusters, Punked, Rocket League, uh, House Party, so much more. That was a big one. But around this time, we got our first ever collaboration full season. That was the Marvel season. This was the first time we ever had a full Battle Pass themed around collabs, which everyone loved. And it followed the story of Thor came to the island for some reason, I don't know why, and he was warning everyone about Galactus wanting the 0 point, and then he got all like a bunch of other Marvel heroes to the island, and then they all tried to stop him, and then Stark's island, like Stark Industries, landed on the island as well. And then in the live event, he like blew up the agency building. Well, not the agency, the authority building. And then, yeah, we defeated him by him swallowing battle buses. And then one season later was Bounty Hunter season. Then we got Mandalorian, The Walking Dead, Halo, which gave us Master Chief from Halo. We got God of War with Kratos. We had so much more. But yeah, 2020 was a good year for collabs. Oh yeah, also we got our first ever collab secret skin in Chapter 2, Season 2, Top Secret. With that being Deadpool. And if you have the X-Force style of him, which is the white style, good job, because that's rare now. Out of 10, I would give 2020 collabs. I'd probably give them like 7 out of 10. 2021. It was a good time for collabs as well. While 2020 had a lot of collabs, 2021 got a lot more. Holy moly. This was start of a new chapter as well, and the second half of another chapter. We got TikTok dances, Martin Luther King, Ferrari, Ariana Grande, DC, Lara Croft, Alien, Predator, Loki, Harry Kane, basketball people. We got LeBron James. We got Rick and Morty. We had Dune. We had El Chapulin. We had Gugimon. We had Gamora. We had Laserbeam. We had Street Fighter. We had. Did I name Cobra Kai? I don't know, but we had Spider Man, Naruto, Superman, and I think that's pretty much it. We had so much. But the thing is, it was a really good year for collabs as well. It like around doubled the 2020 collabs by a landslide. Because we had so much more, like they were so much more creative with what they chose. Like Cobra Kai in Fortnite, really? But yeah, Spider-Man had a big impact on the game with the web slingers. And yeah, I'd probably rate the collabs from then around like 8 out of 10. 2022. It was the whole rest of chapter 3 and a little bit of chapter 4. It had a good few collabs in it. Here are some examples of some collabs. We had Cause again, we had Naruto Wave 2, we had My Hero Academia, we had more Rick and Morty, we had more Marshmallow, we had more Street Fighter, we had Dragon Ball Z, we had football people, like we had LeBron James as a football player, we had Destiny 2, we had TikTok dances, uh we had something for International Women's Day, we had something for Pac-Man, we had Darth Vader lightsaber, we had Rocket League, we had Deku Smash, we had Among Us. Yeah, there was a lot of collabs then. I remember was oh yeah, we had Mr. Beast as well. I remember doing the tournament when I was really sick. And yeah, there was like a bunch of the collabs that were like really big now that came out in 2022. But like, do you guys see how much, like, how higher the years go, the more, um, like, the more collabs we get? It's way too much now. The pretty sure started this year alone, we got a lot, but I'll talk about that later. Yeah, I would give the collabs from here in 2022 around 6.5 out of 10. Oh, 2023 had a lot of good collabs. Like, it was around most of chapter 4 to the start of chapter 5. Here are some examples of them. Nike, uh, uh, Resident Evil, there was The Kid Leroy, there was Jujutsu Kaisen, there was WWE, um, there was Nightmare Before Christmas, there was Alan Wake, there was more My Hero Academia, there was Peter Griffin, there was a Peter Griffin medallion, there was Lego people for some reason, because start of the metaverse, there was Lewis Hamilton, there was um music packs, another part of the metaverse. There was also a Lamborghini. Oh yeah, and not to forget, there was. I would rate the collabs in this year out of 10. I'd rate them a 9. Really solid year for collabs, in my opinion. 2024 is the next year we're going to be talking about, and this has had like a lot of collabs as well. Here are some examples of the collabs. We got a lot more TikTok dances. We got a lot more music, like a lot more jam tracks for festival. We got a lot more Lego skins. We got a lot more cars. Uh, mm, we got another Marvel season. We got Hatsune Miku. We got more Dragon Ball. We got Lethal Company. We got more Family Guy. We got Avatar. We got Carol G. We got Metallica. Um um we got more Jujutsu Kaisen stuff. We got more Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. We got more Halloween stuff like Saw. We got more Star Wars stuff. We got more Marvel. Yeah, that's all the collabs. But um, that year was also a good year. It's around like chapter 5 time. So yeah, it was like chapter 5 to chapter 6 time. And it was really good for collabs. Um, yeah, I would probably give this year around like uh hmm I'd probably give it around like 8 out of 10. Okay, the final year of collabs I'm gonna be talking about for now anyways is 2025. 2025 was probably most collabs that any company or anything really has ever had. Some examples of this are Adventure Time, uh, a lot more TikTok dances, a lot more Lego stuff, a lot more cars, a lot more kicks, um, Squid Games for some reason. No one really cares about that. Sabrina Carpenter, SpongeBob SquarePants, Bleach, um, Beavis and Butthead, Harry Potter, Doja Cat, One Punch Man, Dead Mouse, uh, King of the Hill, Bob's Burgers, Cleveland Show, um, uh, Fantastic Four, uh, Kaiju number 8, Marty McFly, and a lot more. Oh yeah, and we also got a whole mini season dedicated to The Simpsons, which I would say is one of the best seasons we ever got. Um, and then to end it all off, we got the end of phase 1 of Fortnite, which the event was 0 hour, which had every collab just in one, and it was amazing. You can probably find a lot of videos, but like, it wouldn't be a Fortnite We Talk one. That's all I know. And storyline characters were like collab skins, which is amazing and terrible at the same time. But I'd probably give this year 10 out of 10, 100%. Like, collabs got integrated so well into the game. So that's every year of Fortnite ranked, or not ranked, rated by collabs. I asked a few people what their opinions on collabs in Fortnite was, and here's what I got. So everyone, that was it. That was my full video on collabs. If I sound any different, I'm recording this the day after I recorded everything else. So like and subscribe and see ya later.